not see a run back. The opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his first pass is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Let's go.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
On the jump, Cougar 19. Ready, hot,
and now they'll shift things around.
18 Cardinal, 8, go.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think of the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who have been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
They'll run with Etienne. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Ready? Bronco 80. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. Pass. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal.
Panthers 60. Panthers 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Pass. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Hands it off out of the gun. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Dragon 60.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cougar 19.
Slot man moves right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's a 2nd and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So he stopped for no gain. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
70, Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he's going to pull his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Pass. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he's got room. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw out wide is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Straight ahead, ETN. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Hess. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The rookie from Clemson looking good on that one. He gets his guys a first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. Hess. Got a man here. It's Roberts. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Trevor Etienne taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers have retaken the lead. An extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, it's exactly what you're looking for.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete. Boy, fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. The biggest game, the biggest stage, Super Bowl 63, 1 quarter in the books. 10-7 our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. To about the 48-yard line. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On play action, they'll throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there's no way that ball was going to be caught.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Panthers' 42-yard line.
Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got him in. It's Brown.
The pass. Lead to A.J. Brown. A 7-yard gain on the play.
On the jump.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Get it. Bronco 80.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Chiefs have moved out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Jack, cut it. Cowboy at 19, 18. Panthers, go.
Operating from the gun. Hess. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Out to Roberts here on the quick pass. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 7-5, traffic, Mustang nice.
Looking to throw. Hess. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
19, 18. Buffalo 18. Penny. Dragon 60. 60 by Warriors 70. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Hess. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Check. 70 Lions. 60 by 6.
ETN up the middle. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
2nd and 6. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl.
Let's go.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have yet again retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 19, Cup 19. Cup to 60, Cup to 60, Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, Cup 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now it's Horn. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A great return there of 22 yards. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Okay, break.
2nd and a couple.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Cougar 19. 2. 79 Brook. 70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10.
Franco 80. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here is 3rd and 5.
Ready. Hot Dragon 60. 19 left.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down.
19 tight. Warriors 70.
Looking to throw. Hess. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go now. 18 and Rodney. 60, 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This is taken at about the 14. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they may just be content to take this three-point lead and head into the locker room. Got a man, that's Leggett. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18.
The final shot before break. Pass. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
On the double. Warriors 70. Check smash. Check smash. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
The final shot before break. Hess. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Operating from the gun. Hess. And he's taken down. The Chiefs sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Panther 11, 19 Lions. Here we go. Set. Cougar 9. Ready.
From the gun on third down. Pass. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60.
And now an audible here into something else. Roberts got it. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught by Roberts. He'll get it to the 40. He broke a tackle there, but couldn't get much further.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
2nd and 5. Roberts has it. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll run with ETN. And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. An audible here to get a new look.
Dragon 60. 18.
On 4th down. Hess. And it's intercepted. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on 3rd. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Oh, they're changing this at the line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. Etienne is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
You talk about closing in a hurry as a safety and run support. Not only did he get a good run in, he gave a pretty good pop, too, and finished off the play behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Chiefs 14.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Three quarters in the books. 1 to go here in Super Bowl 63 in that final frame after this timeout. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Silver. No touch. 180. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
2nd and 15. And this ball will be intercepted. And he will bring this one Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
60 Eagles, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70 Ranger, 7, go.
Back to throw again. This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Come on.
They'll look to throw again. Smith catches left side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Second and 13. To the sideline and incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They're going to look to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
70 Timberwolves. Hey, Crash. Warriors, 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
29-yard line.
70, 19, 70 Rangers, 79 Bronx.
Operating from the gun. Hess. Connects it to Roberts, right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Here we go. Cougar 19. Warriors 7.
Operating from the gun. Hess.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Jalen Walker
able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and a mile. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That is caught. Look at the big fella go. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. 70 yards. And the Panthers are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And the first down on the Chiefs.
18 reps. 50 yards.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Good. Roll silver, ready?
In motion left comes Brown.
They go play action with Hurts.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Now he's free at the 35.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Second and 8 coming from the 19. And they'll go again with ETN.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That's it. It's all over. And the Carolina Panthers are your Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture. That your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.